What up, y'all? It's Brix from Brix Fitness. And today I got a really good video. I get asked this question a lot. Cardio. How much cardio should I do? How much cardio is too much cardio? Today I'm gonna answer all those questions for you and more. But first, please hit the like button and also go to brixfitness.com, support the channel. This video is funded by brixfitness.com. All the support that comes from brixfitness.com allows me to spend hours and hours and hours every day making videos. So thank you guys. All the links are in the description. I make custom meal plans. I have fitness programs. I do online coaching. I think I have some slots available for my online coaching program. Again, all the links are in the description below. So go check that out. How much cardio should I be doing? How much is too much? How much cardio is too much? I think by default, when we want to lose weight, the first thing we do, we start eating less and doing a whole bunch of cardio. That is not the answer, my friends. I don't know who invented this idea that cardio is the best way to lose fat, and it actually isn't. If I had to choose between cardio and weights, I would definitely choose weights, but that's not what this video is about. How much is too much? How much should you do? In order to answer those questions, you have to ask yourself a few questions. First and foremost, are you eating the right amount of calories? Secondly, 1.2, are you tracking those calories properly? And I hate to oversimplify it, weight loss is math. It's a little bit more complicated than that, but in theory, it is math. You want to consume less calories than you burn, right? Consume less than you burn, or burn more than you consume. However you want to say that. Me personally, I suggest a 300 to 500 calorie deficit. A lot of people go extremely overboard with their deficit. That creates other problems, but that's a whole nother video. There's different ways to create a deficit. You can create a deficit with cardio. So when you burn more calories, and this is my suggestion, I'd rather you burn more calories than eat less calories. You want to fuel your body. Our bodies, we need energy to function, especially if we're going hard in the gym. If you are tracking your calories accurately, you are creating a slight deficit. You don't need to go overboard with your cardio. 2 to maybe 3 sessions a week, 20, 30 minutes, and don't quote me on this because there's no one size fits all, would be enough. 2 to 3 sessions, 20 to 30 minutes. In addition to your weight training, right? You're doing about 40 to 45 minutes of weight training 4 times a week. And this is loose numbers. Again, don't quote me on this stuff. Then 2 to 3 sessions is enough. Another question you can ask yourself is, how often are you slipping up? When I'm slipping, or when I'm on vacation and I want to enjoy the food on a cruise, let's say, I make sure that I add an additional 2 cardio sessions, whether it be steady state cardio or interval cardio, to make up for the additional calories that I'm consuming. So another factor that determines how much cardio you should be doing is how focused you are with your nutrition. So the more focused you are with your nutrition, the less cardio you have to do. The more times you find yourself at the pizzeria at 3 in the morning, the more cardio you'll have to do. Another question you want to ask yourself, what style of weight training are you doing? Now there's different types of weight training depending on what your goals are. So some people want to lose weight, but they also want to gain strength. They also want to gain muscle. Those are different goals that require different style of weight training. So if you're doing weight training for strength, you're going to be lifting heavy weights and there's going to be a lot of rest periods in between. So if you're doing that style of resistance training, I would suggest doing a little bit more cardio, maybe 4 sessions, 5 sessions a week. Still doesn't have to be for an hour. Again, it also depends on your nutrition adherence. So just consider that. Now, if you're doing supersets, you're doing low rests, you're doing high reps, high volume style training, you're getting sweaty at the end of your session, then you may not need to do 4 cardio sessions a week. You may do fine just doing 10 to 15 minutes of HIIT cardio at the end of your session. These are all factors you have to consider. Another question that you have to ask yourself is, what's your body type? Every body type responds differently to different amounts of cardio. Me personally, I'm between a meso and an endomorph. I typically do interval style training. Some days I just do steady state when I'm just not in the mood. Steady state cardio is what I do on those days when I don't feel like working out. It's easy. I go in the gym, I read a book, I listen to a podcast, and I just hit the elliptical or the stair machine and I go home. If you're an ectomorph and you're skinny fat, the best type of cardio training would be HIIT training, and you won't need much of it. Again, it depends on your nutrition. If you're a mesomorph, you can go either way. Steady state can work, but I would suggest interval style training. That's the best type of cardio I've found working with mesomorphs. If you're an endomorph and you're extremely overweight, I definitely would start off with steady state cardio. It's easier on your joints, and that's all you need to tap into that body fat. You have a lot of body fat to access, so steady state cardio with a good diet will do the trick. I hope that video was helpful to you guys. Shout out to the Brix Squad. I love y'all. Leave the video a big thumbs up. And as always, guys, I'm just trying to share the wellness. So get well and get money.